Hello, dear readers and fellow lifelong learners. I'm Vivek Kumar, the founder of the book reading marathon, the Read and Write Challenge. And today is our buffer day, a pause between the sixth and seventh book of Positive Psychology series. And I thought, what better way to use this precious day than to share with you a deep dive into my own book, Words Magical Power, Words That Win. A book that I poured my heart into because I truly believe words have the power to transform your life. Friends, I will talk about the part one of this book because, and let's start with this part one titled The Power of Because. Friends, this part shows how just one small word because can make a huge impact on how persuasive and effective your communication is. Just imagine this. Two people asked to cut the queue. One says, "Can I cut in line?" The other says, "Can I cut in the line because I am in rush?" Guess what? The second one gets more yes responses, even when the reason is small or obvious. Friends, this is based on a famous psychological study by Ellen Langer, where people agreed to a request just because the person gave a reason, any reason. So, friends, why does this happen? Because we are wired to look for justifications. The word "because" triggers our brain to accept what follows as reasonable, even if it's not very logical. So, part one breaks this down beautifully. How to use "because" in marketing and public speaking. How it helped Xerox increase customer compliance. This part also talks about how Martin Luther King Jr. used "because" to power his iconic speech, "I have a dream," and how you can use it to resolve conflicts, influence decisions, and motivate actions. Friends, the part one of this book even teaches how to avoid the common pitfalls like using weak or irrelevant reasons and instead build a persuasive mindset that always thinks, "What's my because?" So, friends, whether you are a student, a parent, a professional, or an aspiring speaker, this one word can change the game for you. Friends, this book has a total of 13 chapters, 13 parts, and each one gives you tools to master your communication, build relationships, and lead with confidence. So, I've already talked about the part one of this book, which is having 7 chapters and talking about only the word "because." So, here is a little glimpse of the other parts. Part 2 is identity activation, how words shape how we see ourselves and others. Self-talk, brand building, motivational speeches, it's all here. Part 3 of this book is the confidence booster. Learn to use words that build trust, boost confidence, and eliminate self-doubt. A must read for introverts and professionals alike. Part 4 of this book is the art of questioning. Asking the right questions opens doors. This part helps you lead better conversations and develop deeper empathy. Part 5 of this book is concrete connections. Want to be more clear and impactful? This section teaches how to use vivid language, stories, and visual words. Then comes the anatomy of impactful descriptions. Have you ever struggled to explain something clearly? Learn to use metaphors, analogies, and details that stick in people's mind. Part 7 of this book is emotional resonance. Learn how to touch hearts with emotionally intelligent communication. This part is about leading with empathy. Part 8 of this book is similarities and differences. Use languages to build bridges, embracing common grounds and celebrating diversity. Part 11 of this book is the magic of storytelling. Friends, believe me, this part is pure gold. Learn the art of narrative, character building, and pacing that can make your story unforgettable. Then comes part 10, the persuasive language. Break down the structure of powerful speeches, writing, and conversations used by leaders, authors, and change makers. Part 11 of this book is the catalyst for change. How movements are sparked by words. Think of Gandhi, Mandela, or MLK, and how language led revolutions. Part 12 of this book is the language of influence, tone, timing, body language, and framing. Learn subtle techniques that makes your words impactful. And the final part, the 13th part, is the limitless potential of words. Finally, this part explores creativity, lifelong learning, and affirmations that can transform your mindset and life directions. So friends, where to get this book? Friends, if this excites you, and I truly hope it does, you can order Words Magical Power as a paperback, which is available on Amazon and Flipkart. And as an ebook, this is available on Google Play Books. One of my book, Think Different, Win Big, is also available as an audiobook on Audible. So friends, if you are a reader, a listener, or a digital learner, there's a format waiting for you. Our journey so far in the Positive Psychology series. Friends, you as a dear reader have already read these 6 life-changing books in the Positive Psychology series. We talked about the Happiness Advantage by Sean Anker. Then we also saw The Gift of Imperfection by Bran Braun. And we have also seen The Big Potential by Sean Anker. We have seen The How of Happiness by Sonja Lyubomirsky. And we have also seen my own book, Think Different, Win Big, which is also available as an audiobook on Audible. And friends, now get ready for book 7, Flourish. Flourish by Dr. Martin Seligman, one of the founding fathers of positive psychology. This book is going to be our grand finale. So my dear friends, words are truly magical, and you need the right sentence. You don't need to shout to be heard. You need to speak with purpose. Let's continue to read and rise, because the journey doesn't end, it only expands. And I request you not to forget to share your key takeaways, your experiences with the challenge, and your favorite quotes in the Facebook and the WhatsApp groups. Let your words inspire someone else. So friends, it's Vivek Kumar signing off for today. Until tomorrow, please stay curious, stay kind, and keep turning these pages. Thank you very much for being a part of this incredible journey, the book reading marathon, the Read and Write Challenge.